way that you make me, and any other, you were like best friend, the one I used to lean over when my girl was having problems. So that's little things I should do. La da 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 da. Think about you. You make me wanna leave the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. What up, kiddo? Happy Easter Monday. Apparently, they call this Easter Monday. I wasn't aware of that. But happy Easter Monday. It is the 21st of April. I'm going to make a shake right now. Ooh, I'm tired, but we got some good sleep in last night. We didn't party too hard, so we're going to get back to work. We are, let's see here. But yeah, I'm going to make a shake right now. It's another overcast day. A little ugly outside. And this week, guys, you know, we're going to be doing some cleaning up. Birthday's August 20th. Very nice. It'll be coming up very soon. Only, let's see, a few months away you've got. So it's April, so May, June, July, August, 4 months away. And it's going to go by quickly, guys. You know, all this time we share together. I can't believe it's almost May. Like, isn't that insane? Like, no? It's almost May. We've known each other since about the new year. And, I don't know. It's amazing how fast this time's going by. We're getting closer and closer to our goals. Sometimes we get set back a little bit, but I had a good time yesterday. And you gotta make time. You gotta make time for the people you care about. And yesterday was such a fantastic excuse to get together. Hunky Jesus is always a great time. I had a fantastic time. I know, where is the year going? Right? It's insane. It's insane. And I think that's why it matters that we recognize how fast this time goes. Because, you know, nothing lasts forever and things don't stay the same, and we have to stay present. If we chase our dreams, you know, sometimes we might forget to the people around us, and I want to stay present. I want to stay aware while I'm chasing my dreams. I don't want to neglect my family, my friends, and the people that help make me who I am today. You know, it's all great to chase dreams, but don't lose sight of the people around you. Don't forget to live in the moment, because it's easy to forget, and it's easy to go, why am I wasting time doing this stuff, and blah, 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 blah. But there's no such thing as a waste of time, y'all. I'm going to tell you, everything's an experience. If you think you wasted your time, try to find some value in that experience that you did, you know, and like I said, sometimes we have to say no to certain things to say yes to other things. And yesterday I said yes to my friends because I haven't seen them since I got married in August. And you gotta make time for people. Yoda with the trolling. Yeah, I don't have the Grindr app, but I'm glad I'm on your mind, Yoda. Are you super tall or is the ceiling super low? We are tall and the ceiling is low. Yeah, we are tall and the ceiling is low. But no, Yoda, you are mistaken. You must be mistaken for another handsome fellow. But I thank you. Thank you for coming into my chat and giving me some view hours. I don't mind at all. And we had Haley. Is it Haley or Hallie? I like your jacket, by the way. Thank you. I got it from my sister-in-law, actually. It is okay to be gay. I live in San Francisco and I support that, but you're just a troll, Yoda. And you can chat all you want. You can be in here and be as ridiculous as you want, but I think you're a bad actor. I don't think you're gay at all. I think you're just being childish and trying to invoke and incite some kind of response, but you're not going to get a negative one from me. I think it's silly, and you can love me all you want. I do not love you. But thank you. I appreciate the love. So like I said, guys, I love me some trolls. I love me some good energy people. Oh, man. Now that's just too much, man. Yeah, man, I don't like disrespectful stuff and sexual stuff on my channel. So yeah, man, I'm going to give you a little timeout, just a timeout, because I don't really mind. Here you go, bro. Yeah, weird, guys. You know, when we get Yoda's weird. And Yoda's in here, and that's totally fine. And I don't mind trolls because it's just like, okay. And they'll probably come back with their alt account, and that's okay, too. And you're right, the Pope did die to gay. Lolly, I am funny. Nice, I like that name. Now, is your name Lolly because you like anime? And yeah, the Pope died today. Shout out to the Pope and people that follow that religion. I grew up Catholic. I'm not much of a religious person much anymore, but I definitely respect everyone's religion and their beliefs and what you want to do to make yourself a better person. Kiddo, you got 2 new videos on your channel. Awesome. But yeah, guys, my name is Yi Sente, and I'm here to promote positivity and make sure you keep following your dreams. Sometimes we get some trolls in here, but it doesn't bother me. As long as they can keep it respectful, once they start saying weird sexual things, it's like, wow, weird. Hey, Linda, welcome back in. At least the Pope is in a better place and isn't suffering anymore. Yeah, I know. I had seen reports that he was in the hospital, but I didn't follow up on that. Love the title, Wake and Shake. Yeah, because we're making a shake with the naked pea protein. You know, I actually wasn't sure how today would go because we went out yesterday, and I wasn't sure if, you know, my sober self and my drinking self are 2 completely different people. And my sober self wants to get things done and doesn't want to go out and doesn't want to do anything except focus on myself, my dreams, my goals. My drunk self is like, woo, let's go. Keep the party rolling. And luckily, when the sun came down, 5, 6 o'clock, we decided to call it a night. We went back home, and we took it easy. We watched the Warriors play. I mean, I'm from San Francisco, so we watched the Golden State Warriors play. They won, and we went to bed. Joanna was falling asleep on the couch. A dog got picked up at 9:15 p.m., 9:30, and then we went straight to bed. I think she put on Love on the Spectrum, and then we just started falling asleep to some stuff, to a fun TV show. But I hope you're having a fantastic day, Linda, or evening, I think now, since it's a little later over there. And everyone that's new to the channel, welcome in. I do this, I want to have a ritual where I chat in the beginning of my day to let you guys know what's going on, and also check in with you guys, kind of like a daily check-in, just to be like, what's up? I'm going to make my shake, and I'm going to get ready to work out. So today, let's see, I get nervous, worried that you might bump your head on set. Trust me, I do too. So you see how we have these flowers? This is so I don't hit my head on these little poles. Like I said, this is a weird underground. Luckily, if I walk over here, hold on. Woo, there's room. Yay. And to my room, it's taller. So we're lucky there. It's 11:45 p.m. on a Monday. Well, happy Monday. What do you have planned for the rest of your week? You know, I hate saying prep week because every week it feels like a prep week. But this week specifically, I do feel like a prep week. We did order a food delivery service that's going to come starting next week. So this week, I kind of want to get rid of a lot of the food we have and start transitioning into more mindful eating and practices. Because, yesterday I had 1,000,000 sandwiches and I don't know. My diet is so out of whack, and we're trying to make sure my wife's numbers are good. So, like, if she's gonna, we do want to have a child, and if she's gonna get pregnant as a type 1 diabetic, she has to stay in range. Her numbers have to be tight, and it's a challenge, guys. It's a challenge because you eat any carbs, your numbers skyrocket, and you have to pump insulin to bring it down or go for a walk. So it's been a challenge, and I think that's also because we don't have a real diet. So we're trying to, like right now, I'm going to make her shake, and she's going to go walk to pick up Max because the shake's going to rise her blood sugar levels up, but with the walk, it should lower it. And along with the insulin, it should lower it as well. So we want to keep things like... It's a tightrope. It's a real big battle when you have diabetes, and especially type 1 diabetes, which is irreversible. Type 2 is still reversible. Type 1 is an autoimmune disease where your pancreas is dead. She has no pancreas. Dead Pancreas Society. And it's sad, and she's always still in mourning and all that. But, when life gives you things... You can either full crack and give up, or you can readjust your life and decide how you're going to live forward with this new diagnosis. Not all of us can be blessed with 100% healthy bodies, and I understand wanting to give up, but we ain't giving up around here, y'all. We ain't giving up. So I'm going to make her a nice shake. And she's gonna go for a walk, pick up Max, and then I'm gonna get to my workout while she goes for a walk, and we're gonna get things rolling, y'all. I've got a lot of new videos I want to upload. There's a lot I want to do and accomplish, and at the same time, there's a lot of live streams I want to do, and I want to create my schedule so you guys know when I'm live, because I really do want to change this world. And I told my friend, I said, I'm gonna just start saying it. When I get to 1,000,000 subs, I'm gonna run for president for America. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm running for president, and you guys might say, "Why? Why would you do that? Who are you? What gives you the right to be president? What do you know about politics, Sente? What do you know about all these issues and the wars and da 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 da?" Not a damn thing. How about that? How about that? You know what? But what I've seen from our leadership, I think I could do a better job. I think I have a little bit more understanding. I think I have a little bit more tact. I think I'd be able to actually have conversations with people and not just mudsling and attack people for their opposing views. Like we had Yoda coming in here this morning and was saying, "Hey, I met you on the Grindr app," and try to lead the discussion and try to be all weird and whatever. It's like, you be weird, but that's not true. It's not factual. You're just a troll. And people have amazing imaginations. And the more we give into their delusions and imaginations, the more they get to decide what the narrative is. And I refuse to let people decide what the narrative is. And that's why we are in a weird place in this whole world, because we have so many talking heads leading the narrative into a negative discussion when certain things don't have to be that. It's kind of like when you have background music in a scary movie and it's like, ink, ink, ink. If you put scary music when someone's telling you something that's not scary, you might think it's scary, right? And if they put uplifting music into some hateful rhetoric, you might think it's actually heroic rhetoric. And it's weird how music and ads and all this stuff affects our brains. But a lot of it is this, we don't know how to process information correctly, I think. Anyways, I'm just tangent. I'm just going off again and again and again. Like I said, the goal is to change this world, and I believe we can. And it's not just me, it is up to us. It is up to us sharing our experiences, sharing how we feel, sharing who we are. It's important, you know. You are important. All of us are important. And it's funny how people use the snowflake as an insult. Like, oh, you're a snowflake, huh? You think you're special? Well, the truth is, guys, we are all different. And it's not about being special. It's about just embracing each other's differences. No one is inherently special, but it's us to make someone special. It's for us to decide who is and isn't special. But that's still just the self, guys. It's still just the self, our perceptions. What is the truth? I don't know what the truth is. That's for you to decide. And I think it's really funny how we try to prove and disprove people wrong about how they feel about life. Because really, there are facts of life, but most things in life aren't factual, you know? Most feelings in life, what we're supposed to do in life, nothing is actually set in stone. There's nothing we have to do. As my great chemistry teacher, Mr. Gilbertson, said, the only thing you need to do in life is die. Everything else is extra. So the fact that we know we're going to die should give you hope and reassurance that you should live your life to the fullest, because you eventually will die, and you will die. You'll be on your deathbed with regret. I should have done that. I should have done this. I should have lived my life the way I wanted to live. So live your life the way you want to live. And I'll challenge you not to hurt others. I challenge you to embrace yourself, embrace your feelings, and chase whatever you want to chase. And I'm going to chase a six-pack. And I know that's a superficial dream, but that's just the first step. I do think presenting an image, I want to be the image of change. I want to be the change myself, so people understand that, oh wow, he put in the work. He is not just bullshitting. He's not just talking and talking and talking. No, I want to put in the work. I want to show you this journey. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but just imagine what my life is going to look like a year from now. I started this journey a year ago, testing different things with the algorithm. I was like, I'm going to be a YouTube content creator. And we're this close. We're 200 hours away from getting paid, okay? And once I start getting paid, that means I get to give more content, more of my time to this job that I'm creating for myself, and that you guys are helping me create, because you guys are here and encouraging me to continue. Not all of you, but most of you, especially my subs. So I've got nothing but love for all of you that are in the chat, that are here, that are trying to better themselves, that are nervous and confused and unsure and uncertain for the future. I'm with you. It's all uncertain. But if we make time for ourselves and time to grow, you'll get there and you'll have less worries. You know, I'm more concerned about reaching a financial stability point. That's my main concern. I don't need millions of dollars. I make a good living right now, and I'm fine with it. I wouldn't need much more to have a happy life. But I don't want just me to be happy. I need to change this world for others. I want to go down as history as the catalyst that changed this world for the better. And I can't do that by myself. I need millions of followers and subs and people that believe in the goals and dreams that I have, and that also want to see this world become better, because we have all the building blocks to make it better. We have all the resources, but they're not spread out correctly or evenly. And yeah, it's the kiddo. Kiddo's still in here. So that's my spiel, y'all. So thank you for rocking with me, vibing with me. I mean, it's just these are just conversations, and the only way for us to change the world is have these conversations, talk about what would be ideal. Now, I'm not saying things are going to change like that, but definitely want things to change. I'm big on lemon water and sauerkraut together. Like, or like you like lemon water and you eat sauerkraut. Because sauerkraut's a great probiotic. I like sauerkraut too. But together, hey, lemon water and sauerkraut? Woo, that tastes interesting. I'm going to blend this shake up right now, guys, of my almond milk, all that. Shout out Joey M. I know that you just subscribed, so I appreciate you subscribing. So thanks for coming in with the vibes. This is going to get a little loud, but I do love the Vitamix. Highly recommend a Vitamix. They are expensive, but what I've learned, you know, it's like this analogy I heard before, y'all. You buy one pair of boots, one good pair of boots will last you a lot longer than one pair of cheap boots. And I know sometimes we've got to buy the cheap stuff because the expensive stuff is too expensive. But if you can save up and have the ability to save for the pricier item that's going to last longer and work better, do that. That's what I've been doing lately. I used to be really broke and not know how to save at all. And finally, I started just putting a little bit away. I started with putting $5 away, then $25 away. Then I moved up to $50 away a week. Then I went to $100 a week. And now I put about $300 to $400 away weekly, maybe more. And that's just because I have the ability to right now. I know not everyone has the ability to, but I've made choices not to go out as much as I used to and drink as much as I used to. And so I tell everyone, like, when I make a big purchase, let's say it's $400 or $500, or let's say I bought the PS5 and I waited a long time to buy the PS5. I'm like, my justification is that's like 2 bills of going out. You know, that's going out twice. That's it. Because, yeah, things are expensive. Darling, would you like this shake? It's a full banana.
Yeah.
Or would you like a half banana?
Maybe the half.
Half banana. Let's see. I've decided today to live my life to the fullest. Starting now. Hey, Bobby Hands, live your life to the fullest. Start now. That's right. Don't start tomorrow. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't start yesterday, bro. No, just kidding. No, yeah, guys. I know you might be joking, Bobby, but seriously, it really is that mindset of, I need to do it now. What am I waiting for? What is it? What are you putting off? Is there a book that you wanted to read? Is there a piano that's gaining dust because you've been staring at it? You've been wanting to play your piano, but you're like, no, I gotta go do something else. First, let me wash the dishes. Well, first, I gotta go do this thing first. I'll get to that later. Nah, man, put your passions first. Give yourself 5, 10, 15, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour daily to challenge yourself. Do something you've been putting off. And I'm telling you, it will make your life so much better. Now, some of you might say, well, Sensei, I'm too depressed. I'm too depressed to create. I'm too blessed to start. And Bobby, I appreciate that, man. You know, if I can help someone find that clarity of like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I? Let's get it, right? And welcome in, Eva. Always good to see you. Hi. Eva is the best. She comes in with such positive energy, such great emojis and all that. So shout out to Eva. And Bobby, thanks for that encouraging words. It makes me happy that we can have a conversation in it. I'm not just talking to myself here, but either way, even if I was talking to myself, I want you to know this is for my 75-year-old self, my 80-year-old self. If I'm lucky to live that long, I hope I can look back and go, wow, this journey's been amazing. And look back in this cringe self, because I do think the only way to get ahead in life is being unapologetically yourself, and sometimes that may look cringe, and that's okay. Let's see. Jamie's in the chat. So happy I slept 30 hours in 3 days. Okay. 30 hours in 3 days. Let's do the math there. So you got roughly 10 hours of sleep in 3 days. Hey, oh my God! Look who it is. It's my beautiful wife. Let me chug this, and I'll make you a shake.
Yeah, because I gotta go. I'm gonna go walk over Carlitha and Max. Walk Carlitha to grab Max a roux. And then Maxie's gonna come over. I just text her saying that I'm gonna be walking.
The wifey's name is Joe. That's her
Hi,
name.
Linda. Good to have you back, Linda.
Her name is Joanna, but you guys can call her Joe. I call her my goddess. I mean, you guys can call her goddess too, though. I don't know. What do you think?
If they feel entitled to, they can.
Right? Like, I was thinking, like, she's like, well, what if they start calling me goddess? I was like, what? I want to be called goddess. Like, that's actually a sick-ass name. So you guys can call her Joe or goddess. She's my goddess. Goddess Joe is another one, too. But she is my lovely,
This is cold.
she is the scum between my toes.
All right. I gotta get this shakeroo on.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I was going to type in the exclamation point Joe, that's why. But no, we got to go. Joe got to go. She got to go, Joe. Joe go?
Oh, Joe.
Joe got to go. All right, so half a banana or full?
Half.
This is a baby banana though. Hello? Baby banana?
Okay, fine. The whole thing.
This is like a medium size, so I don't know. I mean, I can weigh it out if you want.
Cinnamon in our shake.
Let me give you half, and then
Cinnamon's good for overall health.
and you can take the half with you if you want to eat it.
What?
I give you half, and then you take the half?
Okay. You ate the whole packet of the Lind Easter eggs. Yes.
just put those
My
in.
sister
Did I
had
put milk in
a
there?
old school. I did. My
It's
sister.
not full 8 ounces.
No, it's not. My sister had a full 40s decade party, and she had lots of different candies. So she had the Crunch, Crackle, or whatever. And then I was like, these are good. They remind me of my childhood, but they ain't no Lindt or Lindor chocolate. So I'm like, I like that fancy ass chocolate, okay, guys?
She likes fancy. She don't want no Nestle.
If it's store bought, I'm gonna buy it at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, okay? It has to be in a nice foil packet, and it needs to have like 6 different squares.
She's like, I want this. Give me-
I love Lindor chocolate though,
like,
because
I
it's
want
like,
that.
yes, this is toffee chips. Very destructive to my health, but very good.
Yeah, I was just explaining that, this week is going to be a week of us kind of going through the fridge and readjusting,
Can you get the spinach out in there?
finishing cleaning up the house and prepping. There's going to be a lot more live streams of cleaning this week, so I don't know.
If y'all want to see me paint some walls.
But it's going to be a lot of cleaning this week. So
No, I like to purchase them when they're on sale because they are expensive.
yeah, man, I
like dark chocolate, but
I'm a big
That's a
sale
bit
type of
wild.
person. I don't like buying things off sale. Although since eggs are expensive, look, like I said, I treat myself. I'm at the place where I save about $400 a week. Okay, so I'm at that point in my life. All right. I know not everyone is. And it took a while to get there. I'm 34 years old, y'all. I would say it took me a while to get there, y'all. During the pandemic, I was completely broke. I tapped into my savings. I had a little savings. So I was at $0. And then the pandemic was 2020. I was working with my Faja, And that fool doesn't pay shit. He sucks. Anyways, with that, when he comes to bills, he does not pay. He paid like nothing. It was horrible. And I did a lot of work, but I learned how to run a business working for his business. And yeah, Jamie, at 28, bro, I was broke as a joke. So don't stress. You got this. Mr. Extra, body gold. Hey, what's up? We got some new people in the chat. 1 second. You don't need to blend it twice, dear. You're only gonna get it hot. Do you want it hot? It's blended. It's on a blended setting. It's blended the first time through. Yes, dear. Sure, dear. Can you say Chicken Jockey? That's everyone's favorite. Dude, I have not seen the movie. Is it that good of a song? That's this from the song, right? Everyone's coming in. Anyone that comes in is like, say Chicken Jockey! I'm like, okay, I guess. I need to go watch that Minecraft movie, right? Everyone's always saying,
Let's go on a date.
Chicken Jockey. We do have some free tickets, right, dear?
Yeah, we have free tickets.
All right, I guess we can go watch it. I heard it was really good, guys. I have no idea if it's any good. I heard it was really good, though. But I don't know. I went down to $5 on my bank account at 21, changed my mindset. Yeah, man, it sucks being broke. And so that's why I save money now. Look, guys, my wife's grandpa told me, RIP grandpa, a long time ago, save at least 15% of the paycheck you get. And I was working a crap job making like $400 every 2 weeks, right? Super cheap. I'm like, why would I save $400 of this crap ass paycheck? Why? But it's a dumb mindset, guys, because you got to start somewhere. And I know we all think we're going to be the next millionaire, or
if you do 10%, the $2 or
10% is $4.
Okay, even if you save $5 every week, that's $20 a month. 20 times 10, $200. So
It adds
slowly
up.
you're saving, but it's mostly about trying to create that habit to save.
And when you're young, you don't think that money is that much because, like, obviously a PS5 is $500.
You gotta save up for a rainy day.
And I was getting $400 every like 2 weeks, so you're getting $800 a month, and you're not even like, it's not even worth rent. You can't even pay, anyways. So save.
Save.
Well, it's truth. If it was $1,500 a week, I would save only $700. Save, guys. I'm just saying, it's not that
And then you hold yourself accountable and responsible to hold onto that other half of the money and like see what you do with it.
That, and if you save, then you can take that trip that you want to go to, or you can buy that car, you know, that Jamie's gonna buy, right? You can buy a PS5, or we can buy a trip to New York.
If you got laid off on your job, you'd have a savings in place to keep you okay
Right.
for the next few months before you find something.
or never find something, and you get a sugar daddy who's just kidding. Or you find someone that's going to help run your business with you, and that's what my wife does. So me and her, we do take care of dogs for a living, if you're new, and we'll be going for a dog walk later. So yeah, guys, that's my advice. You don't have to listen to me. This isn't what you have to do in life. All I'm saying is that there's
obviously 10 to 15% is the bare minimum. You could do 30%, you could do 50%, however you feel comfortable in saving your money for something you want to buy later, or a trip you want to take down the road.
That's right, and you can you do get interest. Certain ways you save. Like I actually put away my money in the American stock market. Probably not the best thing to do, but
Well, that happened to me. I had to live off my savings for 4 years without a job.
But
Exactly.
with the stock market, like the $30,000 I had put into it, I was up like 45,000. Just giving you an example. So the stocks do grow over time.
Yeah,
and
when you
that's
put more money in them.
more
too.
money, and it keeps growing and growing and growing. I mean, who knows? Unless we get another Great Depression, it's not too risky. But I was okay as long as she only puts 10% in the stock. She should be okay with your month. Exactly. Yeah, guys. So do what you got to do. I appreciate you guys being in this chat. Chicken Jockey, just for you, young buck. Friday Goyd. I like that name, man. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, man, maybe we'll go check out the Minecraft movie. I heard, though, if I go watch that Minecraft movie, the part where they say chicken jockey, everyone throws popcorn up in the air and it goes crazy. I don't know if that's fact or fiction. Anywho, she's going to get going, and I want to get ready for my workout, so I'm not...
Good to see you guys.
Today's a chill day, Jamie.
I'm gonna go walk to get Max. It's about a 2-mile walk back and forth, so miles each way.
Starting like Wednesday, we're gonna get a dog spending the night and a few others. But today, all the dogs left. Let me show you guys yesterday. They all left yesterday. So these guys, Ruckus, Buddy, Lucius, Bronny, they all left yesterday. I've got to clean up my spot, but it should be pretty chill this week. Sure, darling. I'll go wash this bowl in the hallway. Let me just actually put you guys here. Since my wife says I gotta wash some dishes, I might as well wash a few dishes, right? So let me wash my hands a little bit. I like to wash my hands before, oops, there's a garbage. It's a little messy in here, guys. It's a little messy. We were in a rush yesterday. Give me a sec. Let me clean up my mess. It's Theo.
Ario's not coming.
No, Ario.
Someone is at the bottom doorbell.
Oh, there's Theo. Theo! Hi, Theo boy. Theo! We gotta go get Maxie right now. We gotta go get boy. Hi! Hi, Theo! Let's go and take, come on. Good boy. Come on. Yeah! Go. Let's go.
Dang, he wants me to like run over there. I only got like 20 minutes, guys.
Maybe, or maybe we're just tired last night and we'll did some dumb shit. All right. What? What? Thank you. Have a good walk. Watch like a shake.
Yeah, I only finished half of it. I got to put it in my coffee cup.
Yeah. I figured that's good. Alright, my bad, guys. I'm back. Where's the bowl? Okay, so here's this bowl that I gotta wash.
Bye, guys. See you later.
I do have a dishwasher. I personally like washing the dishes, though. It's a small dishwasher, and honestly, ain't a big deal to wash some dishes. I'm not gonna wash many. I'm just gonna put some away, wash a few on the top, and then wash this dog bowl and call it a day. Then I'm gonna get ready for this workout because I want to work out around 9 a.m. Let this shake digest a bit. But since we're still here, might as well stream a little longer, wash some of this stuff. I was gonna call it a day, But my wife said, watch this stuff. So we keep it going. But yeah, I've got arms to do today again. We've got the last week of Dig Deeper. Yeah, this is the last week of the first phase. And then we move on to phase 2. I feel good, man. Went to buy coffee on the weekend, but it said no thanks, $8. Yeah, man, it's everything is crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. Like I was looking at, I know my wife was showing me, we had the Coachella Festival down south a little while ago or whatever, and they were saying it costs like so much money to buy food inside the festival. I think the festival itself was like $600. I don't know, guys. I'm conflicted with, like, you know, I'm telling you guys to save money. A lot of people are getting into debt because they want to have a good time. And I don't encourage people to put things on credit if they don't have the money. And putting a festival, I get it, a once in a lifetime event, you know, right? You want to go experience something. I say, yeah, go do that. But if it's going to cause you a headache and be in debt for a long time, highly recommend saving up for that event and go checking it out when you have the money to do that. And it's the same, like I've heard some people will take out money. Like somebody, my friend said, their friend took out $60,000 loan for a wedding. No, bro, if you can't afford a wedding, don't. Why would you start your marriage in debt? And I don't mean to be a negative Nancy about it. I'm just like a realist, and to each their own. But me, I could never, man. You know, Jamie, the thing about it, I hate that we need credit cards. Not that we need them, but it's the only way to get a higher credit score in America. So I was against credit cards for a long, long time. But now I use credit cards for everything. I just don't spend more than, you know, I make sure I have my money in my bank account. And I pay my credit cards off right away. I never use my debit card anymore. Because you build up credit that way. But yeah, when I was younger, I had a credit card and I racked up $2,000 on a vacation. And I was like broke for years. Years, man. Yeah, I feel that, Jamie. I don't care about my credit score either. It's gone up, whatever. But I don't know if I want to buy a house yet either. I just, like, even if I become a YouTube, or when I become a YouTube, like get paid for this, I think I want to rent, because a house is a headache. You got to, one, buy this expensive ass house, and then they don't even tell you that there's mold, there's this or that. Yeah, they can do an inspection, but trust, man. A house is a whole can of worms, y'all. Yeah, just, no. Don't let my negative side get to you. But I'm with you on it, Jamie. I'm not sure I'd want to buy a house in San Francisco. Yeah, I mean, San Francisco, all houses under $1 million are fixer-uppers. So not to mention, you'd have to put $1 million for a fixer-upper. So then you'd have to put another freaking a few $100,000 to fix it up. Like, what? It makes no sense. But I do hate landlords too, though. So I don't know, man. I'm definitely a far leftist. My dad owns like 10 properties. I'm not a fan. I think it's lame that we steal all this real estate from people, the have-nots. It's like, oh, well, the people that are buying the property, you just need to save and be like them. Not everyone can do that. And not everyone will be able to do that. And it's just so stupid that people think, well, you're just mad you're not a millionaire or billionaire. Why don't you just work hard, shut up, make that money, and buy a house? Why are you so mad about it? Why am I mad about it? What do you mean? And people are charging $3,000 for rent for a freaking apartment that has mold, that hasn't been updated since 1950. Really? My question is, why aren't people more mad? You know? Why do we accept this garbage? We are literally letting our abusers get away free of charge. The landlords, the property, these people, and then these big corporations that buy these properties and rent them out. They are our abusers, y'all. They are charging more every time and doing less, painting over something that needs a lot more than paint. They paint over anything and just go, it's new. They don't do it's crazy. This world's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So I want to change all that. I want to dismantle this system completely. You know, and I get it. Some people might hurt. I don't know how I feel about realtors. I have realtor friends, but do we need realtors? I don't know. This whole scheme of making money to survive is gross. It's just so stupid. It's just, we've been schemed, bro. The billionaires have schemed all of us so they can live an extravagant lifestyle while we just find simple joys in having a family and being in debt. The thing in Australia, this chimney tax, if you have more than 2 properties, you have to pay more tax. And I agree, we had a vote for that. And I think we all denied it because everyone's a selfish person. It's like, dude, I don't mind if you have lots of money. Fine, you've got lots of money. But if you're stealing all the property from everyone and you're buying the house and not using it and you're just freaking letting it sit there because you had money to buy it, you know, what some people look like an investment, some people just want a home to live. I don't see it buying a house because my parents have 3 to 4, so I can just get a house later. Oh yeah, Jamie, that's what's up. That's what's up. And like I said, some of us, like my dad has a few houses. I don't know if I'm gonna get his houses. I don't want his houses though. I just want my own place. And I think it's just weird that we have to, I don't know. I digress. There's nothing I can do about that, right? So all I can say is I'm not a fan of the current system. And once I have millions of subs and a following, I plan on dismantling a lot of things to make it better for everyone, even the playing field for a lot of people. Because it's disgusting right now, y'all. It's absolutely disgusting. But hey, we're still at a point where we worship billionaires and worship millionaires, and we equate money and success with knowledge, and it's sad because we're like, well, they wouldn't be rich if they weren't so smart, right? It's like, no, that's not how the world works. Some people are born into wealth. You don't have to be a genius to be rich. You just have to have been born rich. Now, staying rich is another thing, but anyways, man, I digress. I'm not going to start my day off like that. I don't know. Nothing I can do about it, but I do have feelings about it. What I can say is, and I'll say every stream, I don't think anyone should have to work more than 25 hours a week at any job to be able to afford rent, savings, vacation, food, and be able to donate, whatever. I think 25 hours of working as a Walmart greeter, whatever it is you might do, you should be able to afford rent by yourself, not with people. Rent, like literally your own unit. Food, savings, money for bills, cars, cell phone, whatever. I don't think it should be that hard. We've already got it just doesn't make sense. Why are we working people to death, bro? Profits are up the yin-yang, y'all. Corporate profits are up hardcore, guys. Why do we keep giving the CEO an extra bump in his salary? Does the CEO deserve to make an extra $1 million because all the workers that kept the CEO rich produced? Because the CEO don't do anything, guys. I've met CEOs. I've met them. I've worked with them. They don't do anything except point their finger. Oh, but they worked hard to get there, though. If you want to be there, then you've got... Bro, stop drinking that Kool-Aid, man. Some people don't work hard. Some people get there. Are you allergic to dish soap? No, bro. I think you spoke too soon, bro. I was putting the other dishes away. But no, I'm not allergic to dish soap. I wear gloves because I don't want my hands to be all crinkly. It's silly. Why work harder? Why damage my body to wash dishes? You guys got to work smarter, not harder. Why hurt yourself in the process? If you wash a lot of dishes, you're gonna get cracked fingers. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. So good, we have another public holiday in Australia on Friday, so it's another short week. Very nice, bro. I don't know what this week is like, but every day is the same to me, man. Every day is the same to me. Because I have my own business and I work pretty much 24/7. The shop don't stop. The shop don't close. I'm losing hair and it don't grow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys. It's going to take a lot to change this world, but that's how I feel about a lot of subjects. I just think it's just weird. So I know I'm not mad at billionaires. I'm more mad at our society for letting the billionaires decide how the whole world should run and operate. You know, all governments are in cahoots with the top 1%. So, yeah. What's my business? Take care of dogs for a living, man. So I take care of dogs for a living. My wife is on the way to go pick up a dog right now. We've got another dog that just got dropped off. It's a slow start. It's Monday. We usually do daycare too. So Tuesday, Thursdays, it gets a little bit busier. But yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to work from home. I'm blessed to be able to work out daily because I work from home. I'm blessed to be able to chat with you guys and build a following because of this business that I have. I don't have to go to an 8 to 5 or deal with someone that might fire me. I probably would have fired myself a few times. There's been a few days. But yeah, so I take care of dogs for a living. I've been doing it. I started my own business back at the end of 2021, but I've been taking care of dogs since 2018. Here in America, there's an app called Rover. That's basically like Uber for dogs and cats and whatever animals you have, actually. And yeah, I started with them. And then I decided to do my own business because they take 20%. Dude, it is. I'm not going to lie, man. I love my wife so damn much, and we spend a lot of time together. At least once a week, we'll have a annoyance bickering. But for the most part, she's the best, man. I'm really lucky. But yeah, it is. And we're just trying to work on buying our own home, saving up. My grandpa bought this house back in the 70s in San Francisco for $20,000. Now this house is worth $2 to $4 million, depending on the time of year, I guess, right? During the pandemic, it reached $4 million. I think it's back down to $2 million. But yeah, we're like the brokest ones on the block, but we're here. One of the greatest arm exercises I have, my hammer. Very nice, man. But it is a dream. Me and my wife have been working together for a long time. She got laid off about 2 years ago, and I was like, bro, it's all good. She also got type 1 diabetes about 3 years ago. So I was like, just focus on your health, babe. Focus on your health. We'll take care of the dogs together. We'll save up. I was like, we can work on YouTube. And so basically that's kind of what happened. I was like, let's start doing some social media. Let's get some of these things going. And so that's the goal. My goal is to get paid on YouTube, and we're super close, guys. So I thank y'all for being here. And sorry if I came off a little rude earlier. You know, when people ask certain things, I don't know if they're trolling or whatever. And since we were talking about a heavy subject, my attitude was like, what? But usually I'm pretty loosey-goosey. I know somebody came into the chat earlier being a straight troll, so who knows? I guess I should call him a gay troll because he was trying to be gay. But it's like, dude, we know you're not gay. Some people like to act gay in the chat just to make gay people look bad, and I think that's lame, bro. Like, bro, I love gay people. They're like, oh, we met on Grindr. It's like, man, dude. It's gonna take a lot more to troll me, guys. 'Cause I love gay people. I love everyone. I love all people, y'all. You know why? Because I hate all people. It's kind of like it's love and hate is synonymous, right? Like I love people's existence, but at the same time, I know it's us that is destroying this planet. So like, I love everyone. I hate everyone. I kind of just respect that we're here, and I don't have any power to change anyone at all. Now, I do know someone came in the chat and was like, yo, thanks for the words. You inspired me to do this. I don't know if I did or didn't. They can tell me that. Are they going to put my words into practice? Are they going to actually start living life to the fullest? I don't know. Yay! Oh, there's my wife right there. She's a little sweaty. She went running. You wanna join the stream, dear? Love to see your sweaty butt. But I get it. It's a little hard to stream and walk and join the stream, but if you want to, let me know. I'll send you a link. I can have anyone join the stream actually, but could you imagine? Just letting anyone join the stream? That'd be intense. But I do want to do that though. I do want to have a podcast eventually where we get people on chat and we start talking to people. Because I think that's the only way we're going to change this world is having conversations and getting down to the nitty gritty, asking why people feel the way they feel. Why do we feel certain ways? Please no buts. No worries, Simone. Simon. Is it Simon? Is it Simon? Anyways, yeah, no, we're not putting no sweaty butts on the stream. I was just saying she's sweaty. I want to see her sweaty butt because that's my wife, of course. Hello. I like sweaty butts and I cannot lie. No, I don't. Well, I mean, I like hers. I don't know if I like sweaty butts in general, though, right? I don't like my own sweaty butt. Swamp ass. Like when you gotta go bathroom and the bathroom's being used and you're just clenching. You're like, oh God, I'm sweating here, Chief. I'm sweating. Wow, this conversation took a bad turn. The exotic pronunciation. That's right, Simon. All right. Well, I like the name Simon, man. Very nice. Yeah, man. I've met a lot of people from around the world. Jamie's in Australia. If you love someone sweats, makes a little difference. That's right, man. Heck yeah. And here's the thing, guys. My love for my wife, and I think you need to be obsessed with your partner, guys. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm going to tell you what keeps her happy and in love with me. I am obsessed with her. Every crevice of her body. All right. You know, I don't like when people fart, but if she farts, I love it. All right. It's her. Anything that comes from her, I love. And if you think I'm a weirdo for that, then you've never been in love. All right. Because if it's from her, it's beautiful. If it's from somebody else, Does that make sense, guys? Is this making any sense? Is that okay? Or did I just earn the weirdo title? I guess I'm a weirdo. But I'm telling you guys, when you love someone, you've got to love everything about them. Like, if you start getting annoyed with them, we've only been married since August, but we've been together since we were 17 years old, all right? We've been together since we were seniors in high school. We are 34 years old currently. We just got married last year. Like I said, my finances, all of that is finally good. We were able to pay for our wedding. But a lot of people gave a lot of gifts, and that totally helped us out. Didn't expect so much gifts from our family, but that was beautiful. We were able to save up more. So it was nice. Like, we still have money in our savings. We were able to have a fantastic wedding. We had a great venue. But it took so long for me to marry her. It's not because I didn't think she was the one. It's because I wanted to give her a nice wedding, and I didn't want to be in debt. So for the last few years, we saved up, and we were able to have a fantastic wedding, which we still need to show you guys, actually. My wife, we have a lot of videos and photos. Maybe you guys would like it to see. Any honeymoon? We went to Vietnam, Mr. Extra. We went to Vietnam for 2 weeks last December. So we got married in August. We did like a mini moon, I guess. We went to Hawaii right after we got married just to relax. And there's this caricature, guys. I don't know if I posted it on my YouTube, but on my Instagram I reposted. Let me post it on YouTube. You guys are gonna die. I can show you guys the caricature though, but they are amazing. We went specifically to Hawaii to get roasted by these guys. Basically, they take your biggest flaws and draw you, and they do you dirty. I think they're called Caricature Fun on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But I'll post it up. Y'all gonna die. They've made her look really pretty. They made me, actually, we're not even the worst case. They did me good. Like, they could have got my baldness hella harder. They did me justice, actually. I was very happy with the picture. You should see some of the fools they roast. They do them dirty, dog. I feel bad, but I love roasting, guys. I have 4 older siblings, 2 younger ones. So there's a lot of roasting going on. I am Mexican as well. So my household, and including my wife's household, she's Filipino. She's got 6 siblings of her own. There's a lot of talking boo-boo, okay, guys? A lot of talking. And so I don't mind being made fun of. So even when someone comes into the chat and starts calling me like, whatever, started to roast me, if it's a roast I've never heard before and someone just goes in on me, like somebody, I've never seen this movie, but there's a movie called Open Season, and somebody said, "Hey bro, you look like the Hunter from Open Season." I was like, what? But if you guys Google Hunter from Open Season, y'all will see the stark resemblance. Got me, man. And I like that, guys. I don't mind a little clowning. I'm not sensitive like that. And if I look like someone, I look like someone. Sometimes I get called Jason Momoa. Sometimes I get called the Hunter. Like, there's flattering people I look like, and there's unflattering people, and whatever, man. Whatever. I've got to live with my life, my face, and all that. I've already got a beautiful wife, so I'm not worried about people's opinions on how I look. As long as my wife's happy with how I look, then I'm happy, you know? And honestly, guys, it's annoying because I've got my hair done before and looked all good, and I get too much attention. I get a lot of attention on the street as it is. It's I don't know if it's my aura or what, but people feel very comfortable talking to me. Or maybe it's just like, no, guys, maybe this is why I've gained a big YouTube following. I don't know, maybe something about my energy lets people know, this guy's not that bad. I don't know. They know that I'm not gonna beat them up even though I'm 6'4", right? Like, this guy seems nice. Why? I don't know. I thought I looked like a villain, but I guess not. But yeah, Vietnam was super fun, guys. And I just want to make it my life goal to travel more. I love talking to people, guys. And that's why I can continuously talk now and talk to you guys, get to know you guys. Because I truly think having conversations, whether they're ridiculous or meaningful, is the way to change this world. You know, even ridiculous conversations might not seem meaningful, but sometimes the most ridiculous ones are the most meaningful. Laughing about silly things, just shooting the shits, right? It's the energy of it. It's important, guys. We don't always have to talk about heavy issues. And sometimes we do. Like, I do know that 2 people in my sub-family have been diagnosed with cancer, and that shit sucks, all right? And me saying that shit sucks isn't really helpful either, but I did mention that, like, my thoughts are with you, and I hope you continue to fight. You know, sometimes we are diagnosed with a death sentence, and we have to decide what we're gonna do with that. And if you were going to die tomorrow, what would that change? Or if you knew when you were going to die, would you live your life differently? Would you do anything different? Would you call someone else up? Would you call the people you've been thinking about? If you knew you were going to die tomorrow, what would you do differently today? Would you eat all the food in the world? Would you still diet? Would you eat healthy? Eat like a slob? You know, I'm not saying we need to live like we're going to die tomorrow, but we should give it a thought that we don't live forever. So what is it that we want to accomplish in this life? And what's holding us back from accomplishing what we want to accomplish? Are we blaming others? Are there external factors? Are we too tired? Are we too depressed to make a change? What is it that's holding ourselves back? And if you don't know the answer, then you've got to try something different. Whatever you're doing to get to that goal, you've got to try something different, y'all. Right now, I feel like I'm getting closer to my goals, and me trying something different is staying consistent. I've never been this consistent with my journey of working out. I'd work out for 90 days and then stop for a month, 2 months. I'd work out for a week and stop for 2 weeks. And I'm not doing that anymore. This time around, for the most part, I've stayed on track, but I'm also not beating myself up if I miss a day. Like last week, I did 4 out of 5 days. Would I have loved to got 5 out of 5? Yeah. And can I make up the workout? Yeah. I'm not going to. I'm going to move on. I don't want to live in the past and go, oh, I didn't do this last week. Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm just going to start again. I'm going to start with week 4. We're on week 4. I've missed 3 workouts out of the 4 weeks. So let's think about that. 5 times 4 is 20 workouts. I've missed 3 out of 20 workouts. That's 17 out of 20 workouts. That's still a B+. That's still, if you want to grade my habits, that's a B+. And even if it wasn't a B+, who cares, guys? We got to stop judging ourselves and just move forward. We waste too much time worrying about what we could do or what we could have done better instead of just getting it done, y'all. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get ready for this workout pretty soon. I just wanted to wash a few more dishes for my wife and me. You know, I say for my wife, but I mean for us, because what I do around here makes it so she has time to do something else. So that's what it's about, guys. It is teamwork. It is teamwork. I thank y'all for vibing with me while I just wash dishes. Whether there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you, whether there's 100 of you, whether there's only 1 of you, you know, your time matters. And I hope I inspire you to make some time for yourself. Read that book you've been putting down. And if you don't have the energy, I don't think I've finished this. If you are depressed, do the workout. Do a workout. The good thing about a workout is you don't have to make it up yourself. You just have to follow along. Go find a workout to follow and just do it. Press play and you will feel 10 times better. If you don't, you can comment on my page and say, dude, I did the workout. I feel 10 times worse. And I'll say, trust me. Trust the process. You might not feel good right now, but I know your energy is going to start to skyrocket. It doesn't happen overnight, but consistency is the way. I'm so happy I've been working out consistently. That because I also eat a lot, but I just have more energy. My vibes are better. I feel better. I feel stronger. When you take care of your physical health, your mental health is getting nourished as well, because accomplishing something makes your mind go, you know what? Good job. It's giving you praise. Like, I know a lot of us like to beat ourselves up and stay in the past and stay in this zone of I'm not good enough. But I'm here to tell you, you are good enough. There's nothing you have to do in this world to be good enough. You'll always be good enough just being you, okay? You don't have to do anything in this world. We've been programmed to think we have to do things, but you don't have to do a damn thing. I don't care if people call you lazy because you don't want to do anything or whatever. It's your life. You get to decide what you want to do. And if you want to take a whole day off, if you want to eat a whole carton of ice cream. If you want to do something that is self-destructive, do it. But get back on track. Let's not try to self-destruct anymore. Let's start uplifting ourselves, you know? If you're hungry, or if you start craving sweets at night, just go to bed. Yeah, she's on a walk right now, kiddo. But she was in the chat. She's probably not in the chat anymore, but she might be. Either way, I'll let her know you said hi. And I think I'm done washing a few dishes for now. I just wanted to wash a few. And it's always good to see you in the chat, kiddo. Your presence is appreciated. All of you guys are appreciated. I can't change this world without you guys. I really can't. And I know we don't have to agree on many things, but I do want us to agree that we should let people be who they want to be. And I know a lot of us have deviated from who we wanted to be because we had to conform to other people's standards, or we had to make money and get a job. So we had to deviate from our dreams because some of our dreams, they don't make money, or it's a little hard to make money. Like, I want to be an actor, and being an actor is not necessarily the easiest thing to make a consistent living from, especially if you're a small-time actor. So, and that word small-time actor, there's no small-time actors, just small-time people. Every actor, every role is important. Anywho, I'm going to get ready for my workout. It was a pleasure to chat with all of you. I shall be back in about 15 to 30 minutes to get this workout in. We've got arms today, so I hope you stay by, and you're going to see me cry, y'all. I've been challenging myself with each workout. If we look back, I haven't watched my first workout of this program, but I am curious to see what weights I chose the first time around. Now I need to buy heavier weights. I'm using 40s for my arms. I need to buy heavier weights because it's getting easier. So I know the work is working because I'm getting stronger. So have faith in yourself, guys. Keep pushing. If you're having a bad day, breathe. Focus on one thing. Task at hand, guys. I know it's easy to think about all the things we have to do, but just do that task that you said you wanted to do. And I know we give ourselves a lot of things to do daily, but don't overwhelm yourself. Even if you only do one out of those 20 things you need to do, you did good, okay? You did good. I'm here to say you are doing good. You deserve it. You deserve to live. You deserve to be happy. It's okay to not pressure yourselves, guys. It's all self-pressure. Anyways, guys, nothing but love. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for all of you doom scrollers and the new subs. It makes me happy to meet and chat with good people. So I hope to see you next time. The next stream is coming up in about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, but definitely before 10 a.m. It's almost 9 a.m. right now. I wasn't planning on streaming this long as usual, but we had a good time and I washed dishes, so nothing's that bad. Later, guys. We'll see you soon.